One question for every woman doing everything right, the moisturizers, the cream, the whole routine, and every morning the mirror doesn't give a care. The skin that used to bounce back doesn't bounce back anymore. The jawline that used to be sharp isn't as sharp. The eyes that used to look rested look puffy and tired even after 8 hours in your bed. And you're standing there thinking, I'm doing everything. What is going on? System interrupts. Wang, because the answer has nothing to do with your skincare routine, nothing to do with the products on your shelf, and everything to do with the same orchestra we talked about last episode. The instruments that step down, same disharmony. The one that hits every woman after 40, completely different symptom. If you just noted, stay with me because the new playbook starts here. Welcome to Body Rewired. This is not it, it's miswired, and we're fixing that together. Last episode, we talked about what testosterone and adiponectin were quietly doing inside your body. In this episode, we talk about what estrogen was doing quietly, protecting your muscles, driving your metabolism, keeping the orchestra in tune. Because estrogen wasn't just working on the inside. Estrogen was also your skin's silent protector. Every single day, quietly in the background, doing 3 things for your skin that most skincare brands hope you never found out. First, stimulating collagen production. Collagen is the protein that keeps your skin firm, structured, bouncy. Think of it like the scaffolding inside your skin. When the scaffolding is strong, your skin holds its shape. Second, keeping your skin hydrated. Estrogen supports hyaluronic acid production, the molecule that holds water in your skin. When estrogen is high, your skin is plump, dewy, alive. Third, suppressing the glitch. The glitch, chronic inflammation, is one of the fastest ways to break down collagen. Estrogen was keeping that fire low every day without you knowing. Then the orchestra hits disharmony. Estrogen steps down and your skin loses all 3 at once. The scaffolding starts breaking down. The hydration drops. The glitch rises. We call what happens next the collapse. Here's the number that stopped me when I first heard it. Women lose up to 30% of their skin collagen in the first 5 years after menopause. Not 30% in total, not gradually over decades. 30% in 5 years. System interrupt. Wang. Let me decode that. Your skin collagen was already declining at about 1% per year from your mid-20s, depending your genetic, your ethnicity, your lifestyle. Slow, manageable, barely noticeable. Then menopause hits, natural or surgical like me, and that decline accelerates fast with a massive surge of loss in those first 5 years. That's why the change feels sudden, because biologically it is. And here's where it gets worse. Now flip everything you just heard. The glitch, already rising when estrogen steps down, directly attacks collagen. It activates what I call collagen scissors, tiny, invisible, cutting through your scaffolding every single day. And then there's the sugar. Glitch detected. Every time you eat refined sugar, white bread, processed food, those sugar molecules bond directly to your collagen. They create toxic compounds called advanced glycation end products. They're literally called AGEs. AGEs make your collagen stiff, kinked, brittle, like logs in a log cabin that starts to fray and fall apart. Your skin gets rougher, looser, more wrinkled. Refined sugar, refined flour, processed fats, chemical additives, these are what we call the triggers, the foods feeding the collapse every single day, often without you realizing. The old playbook said moisturize more, buy better products. Try harder. Whoosha, whoosha. The new playbook says the problem isn't on your skin. It's in your system. So let's talk about what doesn't work, because this is the part nobody says out loud. System interrupt. Wang. That expensive serum on your shelf? If it's just a moisturizer, it's hydrating your skin, not rebuilding it. There's a difference. Hydration plumps the skin temporarily. It feels better for a moment, but it doesn't rebuild the scaffolding. It doesn't stop the collapse. And collagen creams? Let me decode that. Collagen molecules are too large to penetrate your skin through a cream. They sit on the surface. They moisturize. They do not rebuild. I need to tell you something personal here. For years, I had a strong belief. No chemicals on my body. I used good brands, natural sources, carefully chosen. And I was proud of that. But here's what I didn't understand. Natural products can hydrate your skin. They can feel beautiful. Some of them are genuinely good. But after menopause, when the collapse is happening, hydration alone is not enough. The system needs active ingredients, not just comfort. And I also made another mistake. When you are dealing with bigger health battles, surgical menopause, chronic inflammation, immune system issues, your skin feels like a side problem, something to tackle later. And then later, when the real stuff is handled. Don't make that mistake. Your skin is not vanity. Your skin is a mirror of the system. And when you start feeling better under your skin, the confidence to go out, to do sports, to show up in your life, that's not superficial. That's part of the Rewire. It took me a long time to admit that my belief in natural only was holding me back. My ego said, keep it natural. Science said, your collagen is collapsing. Your ego will not turn your age, nor the science around. I'm not talking about Botox. I'm not talking about heavy surgical procedures. I'm talking about science-backed ingredients that actually talk to your skin in a language it understands. The new playbook isn't more products, it's the right ones. So what actually rebuilds the collapse? Let's rewire that. Starting from the inside. First, protein. Collagen is a protein, the largest protein in your body, and your body cannot build it without enough raw material. Remember from episode 1, at least 30 grams of protein per meal, not per day, per meal. That's not just for your muscles, that's for your skin, your joints, your hair, your nails. Protein is Rewire fuel for everything. Second, hydrolyzed collagen supplements. Let me decode that. Regular collagen molecules are too large for your body to absorb easily, but hydrolyzed collagen broken down into smaller peptides can get into your bloodstream. Study shows that after 2 months of daily hydrolyzed collagen, skin hydration improves, skin thickness improves, the scaffolding starts rebuilding. Type 1 collagen, that's the one for skin, hair, and nails. Make sure it's hydrolyzed. Make sure the packaging is opaque. Collagen oxidizes in light. If it comes out dark brown, toss it. And remember, not vegan, bovine or marine based. There's no such thing as plant-based collagen. It's worth knowing. Third, cut the triggers. Every time you eat them, you're feeding AGEs. You're feeding the collapse. You're working against every supplement and every routine you're trying so hard to build. Feed the scaffolding. Don't burn it down at the same time. Now, the outside routine. But first, I need to be honest with you. None of what I'm about to share is overnight. It's a midterm investment. 2 months minimum before real change. But here's the difference. There's actually rebuilding the system, not masking it. That's the new playbook. First, vitamin C serum every morning. Vitamin C is a cofactor for collagen production. Your body literally cannot make collagen without it. And as an antioxidant, it fights the oxidation feeding the glitch, feeding the collapse. Apply it after cleansing, before your moisturizer, every morning, combined with vitamin E if you can. Second, retinol, every other night. Retinol is vitamin A, and it is the closest thing to the most proven ingredient in skincare. It exfoliates, thickens the deeper layers, fades sunspots, stimulates collagen production. Start every other night, not every night, especially after menopause when your skin is thinner and more sensitive. Let your skin adjust. And here's something personal. The first night I used retinol, I felt my skin literally was sucking it up, absorbing it, being so hungry for so long time. I could feel the difference the next morning, and I understood I had been stubborn about the wrong things for years. Keeping things natural was my ego, and my ego was not helping my collagen. But I don't represent every skin, so go slow if you're a first timer. Start every other night, and if retinol is too strong, look for bakuchiol, plant-based, similar anti-aging effects, gentler on sensitive skin. Third, sunscreen. Every day. UV radiation is one of the fastest ways to accelerate the collapse. Everything you're rebuilding from the inside, sunscreen protects from the outside. It's non-negotiable, especially if you're using retinol, your skin is more sensitive to sun. Fourth, red light therapy. Studies show regular red light therapy increases collagen and elastin in the skin 15 minutes. 2 to 3 times a week. One of the best investments for rebuilding the collapse without stepping into a clinic. And fifth, stress. Chronic stress hits what we call code red, your cortisol alarm. And cortisol breaks down collagen. Every time your system hits code red, your skin pays the price. Reduce code red and you protect everything you're rebuilding. 10 minutes of meditation, movement that flushes toxins and reduces inflammation, and specific exercise that targets your nervous system and lymphatic drainage, that's its own episode. And it's coming because that piece changes everything. Here's what I want you to take away from today. Your skin didn't betray you. The orchestra hit disharmony. The collapse began, and the old playbook built for a system running on full estrogen was never going to be enough. The new playbook feed the scaffolding from the inside. Protein, hydrolyzed collagen, cut the triggers feeding AGEs. Vitamin C serum every morning. Retinol every other night. Sunscreen every day. Red light when you can. And reduce code red because your skin is a mirror of your system. And your system needs calm as much as it needs collagen. And one more thing. When you start feeling better under your skin, the confidence to go out, to do sports, to show up, that's not vanity. That's part of the rewire. One wire fixed, more to rewire. And the next one you don't want to miss. BodyRewired. This is not it. It's miswired. And we're fixing that together. See you next week.